Hey everyone, welcome back to the final episode of Planathon, which is episode 6. I feel this year's Planathon started late, but once it started, it just got done like that. Like I remember last year, I just felt like the entire month I was shooting and talking about planners and doing all of that. Whereas this time it was less stressful in a way, except my computer was giving up a lot. So that was annoying more than stressful. But it's okay. I'm glad all the videos came out the way they did. And I'm so happy to hear that all of you found this series really helpful and it helped you choose your ideal planner. Now, of course, the final episode of Planathon has to be with me revealing to you what my planner pick for the year 2023 is. I asked you all to comment your guesses in the previous video and I'm sort of surprised, but not really because I think I made it obvious. Majority of you got it right, but just for the fun of it, I want you guys to pause this video, honestly do that, and comment down below your guess for what my planner/planners are going to be for the next year. So before I go ahead and tell you guys which planner/planners I chose for the next year, let me go ahead and tell you guys how I came to the conclusion and also the fact that I decided to go with two planners for 2023. Last year my main planner was the Lisha Souza planner and I kept the Bindya Sameer Happy Wagon planner just to use it as like a task notebook, so only the daily section is what I used. But I don't think I used the task notebook enough as much as I could have, even though whatever I used, I really enjoyed using it, which is why this year I thought I will intentionally choose a planner for my personal stuff and choose another planner for my work stuff. So I've divided it that way. I don't know how it's gonna be. So last year also I did something similar where I just, jotted down roughly as to what are few features that I would love to see in my planner. In this list, I just put things that I need. The first one was yearly goals and monthly goals. I absolutely had to have those two sections for sure. The second one was finance tracker, like any sort of budget tracker, income tracker, especially get like a monthly budget tracker, which I probably should have mentioned here. 120 GSM or minimum 100 GSM. Vision board, of course. Anyways, the next thing was habit tracker, then a spatial daily/weekly spread. I think I've spoken about this enough in my previous episodes where it's more of journaling that I do in the daily section. So the more the space, the better for me. And I prefer it to be a hardcover. Whoa, why is hardcover written when I meant hard bond? Bond? I meant hard bound. Oops. Anyways, these are the things that I wanted to see in my personal planner and I'm sure you guys are waiting to hear which one I finally chose. Most of you guessed it right. Drum roll please. Cup of nostalgia. Oh my god, could I have been more obvious in the Planathon episode video where I did my first impressions, because you all saw it. My heart was taken, okay? I was all in for it. In my brain, I could just see myself using it in every way possible. And that time I did not even think of it as like a personal planner, work planner. I just knew I had to have it for whatever reason. And I am so happy to see that all the things that I had in my checklist are checked off. So of course it does have a nice yearly goals section and it has monthly goals. It has a dedicated yearly and monthly finance tracker. It does come with 120 GSM, so yay. It has a beautiful vision board. It does have a very interesting habit tracker. Now this may not be my ideal thing, as in I would like if there's like a typical 4-5 things track karne wala habit tracker, but I do love the different approach where they sort of encourage you towards habit building as opposed to just randomly following random habits every month. So that's why even habit tracker, it checks off in a very unique way. Why have I written spatial? Wow, what happened to my English? Why have I written spatial and not spacious? Anyways, I think this probably has the most spacious daily spread I saw in all the planners. So obviously that's a check mark. And then the last but not the least, we have hardbound. And yay, it is very much hardbound. I placed my order yesterday night and I was very confused whether should I get the blue one or the white one, because both look so beautiful. I think I just randomly went for the white one. I'm just scared that it might get dirty. That was my biggest thing, but I am taking the risk, guys. So that was for my personal planner, and now coming to my work planner, I just had some basic things which I wasn't sure if I'd get it all in one planner. So the first one being daily time blocking. I just wanted to try it out, be more self-disciplined, keep myself more accountable and plan better. Like you can do it digitally with Google Calendar or any calendar for that matter. But for me, somehow I'm just like a pen and paper girl, always have been. Another thing is of course daily tasks. Now, unlike the personal planner where I prefer to journal in the weekly daily section, here I want to be able to, check things off. So basically like a to-do list of sorts, right? Because it's very work focused, goal focused. And speaking of goals, the third one was of course yearly and monthly goals. Now I don't have many things that I wanted because I still feel like the personal planner is going to be my main planner in a way, and this is going to be my secondary planner, but this time I do want to give it more importance, unlike last year. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'm happy to say that I did get a planner that had all of these things that I was looking for. And yep, some of you guessed it, I do have it in hand, so that should sort of give you guys a clue. And my work planner for the year 2023, drum roll, is by the Tall Elephant. If you watched yesterday's video, you know that I am obsessed with this planner in every way possible. Literally has everything that I would need, and for me honestly the winning factor has to be the daily/weekly spread. I firstly love how it starts from Monday, ends on a Sunday. That's how I like to look at my week, and because I will be using this work planner to plan, very important for me to see it in this weekly section. Wait, why have I opened the monthly part? Sorry, my bad. Yes, this is what I meant. I love how it starts from a Monday and ends on a Sunday, and of course the best part is that it has this day planner section, this much space to just time block if you want, and below that you have a dedicated space just for checklist, and then below that you have keep track. Now this is something I still haven't figured out. I know I can just reach out to the team, or you guys can tell me how you would use the keep track section. So of course daily time blocking, daily tasks, yearly and monthly goals. It also has different sort of trackers, like in yearly tracker, daily, monthly. I'm just curious to see how I'm going to be using all these trackers. If I'm going to be using it, I don't know, but I do want to make the most out of this planner. I also love how in the beginning it says you know, your inspiration and stuff, so I could put like, you know, things that inspire me, people that inspire me, just like a vision board of sorts for my ambitions and goals and work oriented stuff. I just feel like this planner is perfect for my purpose. Of course you've already seen a flip through of this if you watch the previous video. Once I do get the Cup of Nostalgia planner, I will obviously do a proper flip through with that, and I'll do a separate video of setting these two planners up like I did last year. So stay tuned for that. And in case you're interested in this planner or Cup of Nostalgia, I will have links in the description box. I also have an affiliate code with Tall Elephant in case you want to get further discount. But yeah, this year there was so many beautiful options to choose from. I was confused at a point between a couple of, I did shortlist few planners. I have it right here. I thought I'll just quickly share it with you guys in case you guys are just interested in seeing some similar features or some similar planners that I was almost going to get for next year. For personal planner, I was actually thinking of Alicia Souza again, and the reason being I really enjoyed using her planner this year, but the thing that stopped me mainly was because I just wanted a change as usual. There are other options, I might as well get that instead of Alicia Souza, but this was a great option for me because this also covered all the checklist points that I wanted. And another reason why I did actually want to get Alicia Souza was also because of comfort level. I of course got used to their layouts, I got very comfortable in that, and I feel next year is going to be crazy for me in every way possible. And I just thought that my planner giving me that comfort zone, that safe zone where, you know, I know what to write, how to plan, it would be a bit easier. But then yeah, I think Cup of Nostalgia just ended up having my heart. Another plan I was considering was the Tall Elephant's journal, and I think it has one of the most unique spreads out there. It's very well researched in terms of just the sort of things it has inside. But my biggest thing was I feel it's a very maximalist planner. Is that a word? Too many things for me at least, and I know that sort of approach works for a lot of people because, you know, you can find many trackers in one place. But for me, I just feel like I'm at a point in life where I just want to minimize and ease my planning journey and not add more trackers, add more segments, add more tasks to it, if that makes sense. I feel like I won't be able to give it the time it would need to, you know, upkeep that planner. But yeah, it just depends on how much time you have in hand, what you prioritize, right? So for me, I won't be able to do justice to that beautiful planner. I also did consider Artloom, but I think what put me off was the very colorful, bright and vibrant colors going inside. Like it just sort of, I don't know, I just didn't like the vibe of it. I just prefer a bit more sober looking colors or just subtle and understated colors. That was the only reason, but otherwise the spread wise, I just loved it so freaking much. So if you like the looks of it, the aesthetics of it, it's such a beautiful planner. So those were the things that I finally shortlisted for my personal planner. But for my work planner, I did have Humanhood as an option. Humanhood, I feel, still comes very close to like all the checklists that I needed in a work planner, like this sort of met all of it, right? But the only thing I feel it did not meet was the daily time blocking thing. The daily section only seemed to have the checklist, which is fine. I think for most people that works best. But like I said, I wanted to just give a short daily time blocking and trying to plan my life, bring in more self-discipline. This just had everything I needed. So I did not even, look too much into humanhood after I found that I had everything I needed in this particular planner. But I feel that's also a great option because personally the aesthetics of humanhood are beautiful. The goal setting, again, too good. And apart from this, I actually had 2 undated planners also shortlisted because they were just amazing for my purpose. One was the Pico planner, just so beautiful in every way possible. I feel even that sort of meets my checklist for a personal planner. But the only thing was, of course, it's undated. And this year I was almost going to let it go and be like, maybe it's okay, get an undated one. I mean, you just can fill all the dates in the beginning itself, like I mentioned in one of my episodes previously. But then suddenly I remembered my handwriting. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. That's what really put me off. Like, I can't even imagine mere handwriting mein numbers and days written for the entire year, because I feel the entire look of the planner, the aesthetics, is just gonna get killed with my horrible, horrendous handwriting. At least the titles or headings should look pretty. Like andar to main anyways main khud hi likhti hu, so that's fine. But I even came to a point of like, maybe I could just ask my cousin who has beautiful handwriting to fill it up for me. So it did reach to that level. But then I was like, okay Meghna, you anyways have cup of nostalgia. It has all of these things, so why go through that? That was the only reason. But I feel Pico planner is amazing if your handwriting is beautiful, you don't care about your handwriting, or you just don't mind an undated planner. And the other undated planner was Atelier Nora. I'm still not sure how to pronounce that, but yeah, for a work planner it seemed really good. It was very to the point, task oriented, but again the biggest thing was that it was undated. Especially for a work planner, I think I would really procrastinate, get lazy, not fill in the days, because I know I can just skip it, and it's not like it's going to affect the planner in any way, right? So I feel like that sort of lack of accountability for me, no. But yeah, other than this also, we covered some beautiful planners out there. Like, I honestly feel like most of the really good planners that I found were in the undated episode, and I would say the under 1500 episode. But of course, under 2000, under 1000 had so many great options as well. So I hope you've checked out those videos. If you haven't, I will have the entire playlist linked up here. And before we leave, there are 2 things to say. I would love it if you comment down below with what planner have you chosen for the next year. And of course, the last order of business, I do want to give away a little something for you guys. So there were some early PRs that I got. One was from Emotion & Co, and oh my god guys, that planner has my heart. And if you watched this episode where I spoke about this planner, it's so beautiful, and it's the way it's designed, it's the way the layouts are. It's like a story narration in itself. Just genius layout and ordering of the spreads. I would love it if one of you guys can win this, right, and use it for yourself. Another planner is another one that's very close to my heart, and that's of course by the Tall Elephant. It's their journal. It has, like I mentioned, everything possible in it. Like, you name it, it's there in this journal. It's very simple to enter the giveaway. You just need to like this video, be subscribed to my channel, of course, because you have to be part of Meg Fam to be part of this giveaway. And lastly, fill in the simple Google form with your choice of planner and some contact details, just so that I can reach out to you guys easily. I wish I could have had the time to bring in more planners, buy more planners for you guys, even accept a lot of the PRs, so that I could just give back to my community. That's what I really wanted to do, but because of the time constraints, I was in Kerala. A lot of things happened there. If you know, you know. If you don't know, do not worry, the next few videos shall cover it. But yeah, it's okay, I'm at least getting to do this much for you guys. I'll also be adding some freebies with the planners. But yeah, it's been crazy time for me, so I've just somehow made Planathon happen. You have no idea what all I had to go through to just make this series happen. So I'm just very grateful to each and every one of you who followed every episode, have supported me, shown your love, shared my videos on social media, commented all your kind words. It means the world to me. Thank you so much, Meg Fam. I love you all so much. That's it for Planathon series. I don't know if I'll be doing another one next year. I will see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, positive, grateful, be kind to yourself and others. Bye.